it hits the left arm. I thought it hit the right.
We're going to have a review.
Hedges sliding. If he has his arm down by his side as he comes in, it's still a little bit of a gray area for me.
Welcome to another edition of Instant Replay presented by Cheez-Its. I'm Charlie Davies. Before we get started, referees across Major League Soccer this past weekend wore black armbands in respect to the recent passing of referee assessor Merritt Guthrie. Our thoughts are with his family and the rest of the referee community. We start the show at Red Bull Arena for a match that I'm quite familiar with, the Atlantic Cup rivalry between Red Bulls and DC United. We're in the 5th minute, and the Red Bulls are pressing the DC back line. Patrick Klimala takes the ball, or should I say, beasts the ball from Donovan Pines and squares a pass to Drew Yearwood. Yearwood fires past John Kempen for the fastest goal of the Red Bull season. Just wait for a second here. DC United head coach Hernan Lozada is on the touchline shouting, "Hey, that was a foul, referee Robert Sabiga." In my opinion, I'm yelling to my center back, clear that into the 50th row, because this is where a striker is going to line you up. And line you up, he did. Patrick Klimala just shoulder to shoulder, absolutely beasted Donovan Pines on this play, and the play should stand. This is a case where you got to get in the gym. Let's move on. More to come in this one. Next up, 41st minute, still in Harrison. DC United has a corner kick, still trailing by Yearwood's strike. United's Kevin Paredes dribbles into the penalty area before a layoff to Paul Arriola in the middle of the D. Arriola's shot bounces off a defender for another DC corner kick. United is again appealing to Sabiga, this time saying the strike hit the hand of Red Bulls defender Sean Nealis. Sabiga gets a call from his VAR, Jorge Gonzalez, to say, yes, take a look at this one. Sabiga goes to the monitor, and Sabiga says, yes, calls the penalty on Nealis. In my opinion, this was clear as day. Sean Nealis has his arm outstretched from his body. It's extended away, making his body bigger. It's a clear penalty. Once Sabiga was signaled to take a look at the monitor, you knew he was going to point at the spot. This crew did a good job of getting this one right. Okay, to Foxborough we go for an Eastern Conference battle between the New England Revolution and NYCFC, with the Revs looking to avenge that loss they had a couple weeks ago before the international break. The game is tied 1-1 in the 53rd minute. New York City FC midfielder Alfredo Morales, already on a yellow card, sends fan favorite Tommy McNamara to the ground. McNamara screams in agony and does a couple rolly rolls and shouts as he lands to the ground. Midfielder Matt Polster runs straight to Penso, pointing, "Hey, you gotta send this guy off." Referee Chris Penso is Johnny on the spot and awards Morales his second yellow card. Morales is off. Really unfortunate because New York City FC were playing a good game. In my opinion, Chris Penso got this call right. It was clear as day. Alfredo Morales was already skating on thin ice, having committed a couple fouls after already being on a yellow card. This one leaves his feet, doesn't make contact with the ball, and right here, freeze frame, editor Phil, always on point. Alfredo Morales catches the back right heel of Tommy McNamara. It's clear as day. Sayonara. See you next time. To the Lone Star State we go for FC Dallas's matchup against the San Jose Earthquakes. It's the 4th minute, no score, and Jackson Ewell picks the pocket of Facundo Quignon and barrels in on goal. Matt Hedges with a sliding challenge to save the day for FC Dallas. Ewell says, just wait a second here. Hedges did not in fact save the day. Gonzalez emphatically points to the spot to give Earthquakes a penalty. In my opinion, Matt Hedges has his arm extended away from his body. It's pretty clear and obvious to see. When you freeze frame it right here, Phil, 48 seconds, his arm is away from his body, making it unnaturally bigger. In this case, the laws of the game state point to the spot. Penalty awarded. Good job, Guido Gonzalez Jr. We end the show with last-minute drama in Montreal. Nashville up 1-0 in the 90th minute. Georgi Mihailovic is played into the box before Nashville center back Dave Romney makes a last-minute tackle to send Mihailovic to the ground. Mihailovic throws his hands in the air wanting the call from referee Silviu Petrescu. Petrescu is having none of it, and Nashville would win the game 1-0. And when we bring that play back, in my opinion, Silviu Petrescu was spot on. Yes, Dave Romney makes a clumsy challenge, but as you can see right here, He pulls back his leg and doesn't make contact with Georgi Mihailovic. Mihailovic jumps over, leaves his leg because the touch is too long, and the dive doesn't work out for Mihailovic. Job well done from Petrescu, and that is it. My lone wolf stunt is over. My long-lost partner, Andrew Wiebe, comes back into town. He'll be on the show next time. Don't at me, at him, at Andrew Wiebe, and we will get to all your plays. If you see something, say something. See you next time.